Class 5 Computer Chapter 4 Advanced Features of Word Processor 2 Part 5. Topic for today is Applying Borders and Shading. Dear children, in my last video of Part 4, I explained you about inserting watermark. I hope you have learned all the topics that was covered in that section and done your homework in your copy. Today, this applying another feature of MS Word 2016 is applying borders and shading. Why do we do this? So that to improve the appearance and the legibility of the text. We can add a variety of borders and shading effects to the paragraph and the entire page. Even we can apply borders and shading to one particular paragraph to highlight something, or to the entire page to give a look of to beautify the page of that document. So how do we do that? Let's see the steps. First, select the text and click on the drop down arrow next to the borders button in the paragraphs group on the home tab. So how do we go? We go click on the home tab and then we come looking for the paragraphs group. In the paragraphs group you will find the borders button like this, which is given in your book, page number 48, figure 4.11. Selecting borders and shading option, that figure you have to see. I'll show you here in the video also. This is how the borders button will look like. You have to click on that arrow and you will see there are so many options here in this list. Bottom border, you will see a line, a black line, highlighted line. Others are dotted lines, means there will be, when you click on this kind of option, only the bottom line will appear. If you click on the second one, only the top border will appear. If you click on the left border, only the left side of the border will appear. Like this, you have option for right border, you have no border, means if you don't want any border you can click on no border. If you want all borders, then you click on all borders, top, bottom, left, right, all will be shown. If you click on the outside borders, only the outside, if it is a table, this applies to the table, when only the outer lines will be shown, the inner lines will not be shown, that is the other columns, only the outer boundary lines will be shown. Inside borders means only the inside lines will be shown and the outside borders will not be shown. Then inside horizontal bar means only the horizontal lines will be shown, not the vertical ones. And then inside vertical border means only the standing lines, the vertical borders will be shown. Then we have the option of diagonal design border. We can select that also if we want. Then diagonal up border, slanting line, right? Then horizontal line. Then we have draw a table. There is an option for drawing a table in this section. Then view grid lines, means if you want to see those lines here of the table, that is also possible. But we are going to choose borders and shading here. We will not do this one particular border, or the individually we are not going to do. We just need the borders and shading option. So we click on the last option here, that is borders and shading. So how did we come to this option section? How did we come to this button? We clicked on the home tab and then we went to the paragraphs group where we found this borders button. We clicked on that arrow. Once we clicked on the arrow, we got these many things on that list, drop down list was shown. We have to select the borders and shading as shown here in the picture 4.11. Now the next step is, once you click on that borders and shading, you will see a dialog box like this. This dialog box is called the borders and shading dialog box. This is also given in your on the same page, figure 4.12. So this has got so many options here. See, there are 3 tabs in this: borders, page borders and shading. borders here is for this particular tab is for applying to a paragraph or a text. Page borders, when we want to apply borders to the pages, then we will be selecting page border tab. You see, below borders and shading there are three headings given: borders, page border and shading. Then there is one shading option which is used for shading, giving highlighting with the color, the background color, right? Then under this borders, because we are applying this to a text and or a paragraph, so we have to come to the borders tab, in which you will be seeing below the borders setting option is given, in which there are none option is there, means you don't want any border. If you have already set it and now you don't want it, then you choose this option of none. Then there is box. If you want, like we are going to create a box, so that's why it's selected as box here. Then shadow, you select a border which is like giving shadow. This is another style of borders, giving borders. Then there is an option of 3D borders, giving borders in 3D style. Then custom, where you will be setting your own custom style, right? Then we come to the next tab is style. Means once you have selected this box, means you are giving a border, outer border, top, bottom, left, right. So in this there are many, the line, that the highlighted black line you see, the box line, can be of different style. It can be a dotted line, it can be an star line, you can choose any of this, dash dot. There are so many line designs of the lines given here. You select this, and below that you will find the color. What color do you want that border to be, that line to be? Do you want it in red, black color? You choose that color here. Here automatic means the black color. You choose. If you click on this arrow, you will find many colors to choose from. Then below that we have width. Width means the thickness of that line. If you want a very thin line border, you choose this. If you want to increase it, then click on the arrow here. You will find many options of 2 point, 3 point, like that. The thickness will go up. Then once you have selected all these things, the preview will be shown in this side of the right pane. And then you have to choose paragraph. Are you applying this to a paragraph or a text? You select this and click on this arrow. Once you have chosen that, click OK. The last step is to click on the OK button. Once you click on the OK button, you will see the changes in your document. So this is how we apply borders and shading, borders to the text. For shading, we will have to go to the shading section, shading tab. So just see, once they have selected that box and that point, this was the border, this is the border applied to this paragraph. You see the border here? The border is applied to the paragraph after following all those steps. So I hope you have understood these steps to apply borders to a paragraph. Now it's time for your homework. Write down the steps to question number 1. You will be doing this exercise in your question in your copy. Learn the steps and learn the key terms. I have highlighted them in the bold. You have to learn them, right, and learn the steps properly. If you learn these keywords, it's very easy to explain or do it in your computer. So the question here is, write down the steps to apply borders and shading in MS Word 2016. The steps to apply borders and shading in MS Word 2016 are: select the text, click Home tab, paragraph group and borders button. Means this is the step of going to borders button. Home tab, paragraph group and then borders button. Select borders. When you click on borders button, the list of options comes. Then you have to select borders and shading option from the displayed list. Borders and shading dialog box will appear. Once you choose that, then the dialog box will appear. Choose the box option from the setting section and then border style under the style list box. Then click on the color drop down list for color and line width for the thickness to increase the width of the section from the width section. Click on the drop down list of apply to section. So then there is an option of where do you want this to be applied, to a text or to a paragraph. So we choose select paragraph. So it will be applied to a paragraph, not just to one particular text word but to the complete paragraph, and then click OK. So the changes will be seen once we come out of the once we click on the OK button. The border will be applied. Here we have learned only the applying border, not the shading part. Shading part will be covered later. Okay, shading part can also be done with this same dialog box. I told you there are 3 tabs here. You have to choose that shading of this was for the border, then there is an option for page border also, and there is an option for shading. Okay, you click on the shading and then you choose your color. That's all for today, children. Take care.